In the United States, we are constantly surrounded by technology. Technology is very addicting, almost as if it's like a drug and we need a daily hit. Technology also helps us to complete daily tasks, but can cause lots of harm as well. The technology or the internet is like the Wild West because there's so much of it that's unknown. Criminals are everywhere, and because of anonymity, they can do anything almost without a trace. Imagine the damage that could be caused if a criminal got their hands on your personal information that you have on a device. To combat this, the United States has teamed up with the Department of Homeland Security and FBI and made cybersecurity cybersecurity departments. But unfortunately, although these departments are there, they don't help and fix everything. The three main points that I'll talk to you today about are the types of criminal activities and the malware that they can put on your device. The two main reasons that the United States has really cracked down on its cybersecurity, and the steps and processes to stop or deter any of these activities from happening to your device. My first point is that criminals online can really get to your information. They can steal it, and they can steal your money even through banking records. If you have an app on your phone, they can get into that if your password's not really strong or anything. They can get into your banking records, they can steal your money even, and sometimes even your identity if your social security account is locked in with your banking account. It's also very difficult to recover that money if stolen because the banks, it's really hard for them to reimburse any of that money. Also online, criminals can put Trojan horses on your computers. Trojan horses are exactly what they sound like, something that looks good on the outside but is really malicious on the inside. If a pop-up ad or an email shows up on your computer, you can click on that, and once that link's clicked on, then the malicious software will go into your computer. Viruses are also in the hands of criminals, and they are able to put it on several devices via sharing, so it can go from computer to computer. It's a small software, and once it's on there, they can be thousands of miles away and still maintain an attack. If a virus is on your phone or a laptop, if you have a newer one or anything like that with a camera, they can actually get into it and stream those. They can take pictures of you or record anything you do in front of your device. The two main reasons that the United States has really cracked down on its cybersecurity is because, one, some of the nation's secrets are online, and if those got into the wrong hands, that would be really terrible. Two, our power grid was constructed and is maintained through the use of the internet. If somebody got to our power grid and shut our power off, not only would that affect our power, but it would also affect our economy. Lastly, I will inform you on the processes and steps that you can take to ensure that this doesn't happen to one of your devices. The first one, although it sucks to say, is to cut down on your social media aspects. Criminals can use social media as a window into your life. Even if you post a picture or anything like that, it shows your interests and even your location. So now the criminals know where you are and what you like. The second one would be to keep paper copies of your banking records. If you keep any of these paper copies, you can see if there's any discrepancies within like a banking app or anything like that. It's really easy to stop or deter anything from happening if you see there's a problem. The third one would be to not open any fishy emails. If anything looks, like it's not supposed to be there, it really isn't supposed to be there, so don't open that. If it looks fishy, most likely remember, it always is. Because the internet is the Wild West, the United States has made beneficial changes and multiple changes. Now, but remember to make these changes, help yourself, reduce your social media use, turn off your location if you were to post any pictures, keep your personal info safe and secure, and don't open any emails or anything that looks fishy. Although criminals are getting smarter, the United States has really been able to stop these activities from happening thanks to the departments that have cybersecurity as a focus point.